Maybe going underwater, probably, considering the name of the map and the big arrow pointing under the sea. But it's interesting that we didn't. You can't grab the sail. 0 out of 10. You can grab that sail, but you can't grab this one. Okay, maybe you can. I mean, we could try to climb that. Is there nothing up there? Probably not. Right, let's go take a short walk off of a not very long plank, but okay. So I could have perhaps jumped down and ended up really, really into the abyss and not ended up anywhere. Jumping is high under the sea, it turns out. We've got some sea anemones that we are not going to milk, because that is their defense mechanism. It is not anything weird and questionable like some people say. They fire that stuff to protect themselves when they're being attacked. So, you know, obviously touching it is going to make it go, oh, I'm under attack. Then my poison. That sounded like metal when I trod on it. Probably the buttons. I was like, now, what would I do with this box? Is it nothing? So am I meant to just jump up there? But no, there's like 80 million buttons, it turns out, that we probably need to put the thing on. Okay, can I jump not that high with the box, to be fair? Box does weigh us down. I mean, it has to be heavy in order to push the buttons, right? Okay. Do you think I could get a ride with those literal goldfish crackers? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe, but we'll see. Maybe I can jump on them, maybe I can't. But we're gonna go and explore, and maybe we can do under the sea a lot. Ox. Lot quicker than some of the other levels, perhaps, that we've been. Box. Why do you not want to stand on this button in particular, box? Box. I get that this box is actually doing something and lifting that lily pads, but my god, could you not just sit on the thing? There's the fun little fish guy in a hat. Look at this little guy. Isn't he fun? So you probably want me to push all those buttons, right? And I'm sure it lifts all of the lily pads. Not that any of the boxes are really staying on the buttons. There are 3 more buttons, and they probably do just lift all those lily pads. Or maybe we need to find the right buttons that lift the right lily pads, but at the same time, maybe that button over there lifted that lily pad, and that one lifted that one, and that one's not sat on a thing at all. And we just somehow pushed the exact right buttons that we needed. Maybe. We were probably meant to work very hard at that puzzle and figure it out with all of those various buttons and the 4 cubes that you had, which was not enough even to press all the buttons, so I'm not even going to try. Like, we got the perfect combination of buttons, and that's all that we need. Okay, nothing happened with jellyfish. You think I can hitch a ride with the turtle? It might be turtles all the way down, but at the same time, there's a very good chance that A, we can't reach the turtle, or B, he has no physics. Yeah, that turtle's too high, never mind. Perspective, I can see that it's too high. Right, let's ignore the turtle, he's also taking forever. Now that would have been a place to hide something if you ask me. So I thought maybe if I rip up the floor, there might be a hole. There is a mechanism, which I don't know how I would way down the other end before we even get up there. Maybe I lift this? I lift it and maybe I swing on it. You do swing on things at times, no, but jump human. Yeah, I don't think that's quite doing the job of getting it up there. We've got a suspicious cave wall that might be explodable. Yeah, this filling, biggest regret. Never, ever again. Never, ever again. Okay, so we can reduce that box. There's a bob on the front of the boat as though someone's been keelhauling him. I'm sure he is fine. We're gonna raise this one. Then maybe raise that middle one a bit as well. Like, that one does not need to be raised quite that much. Grab it. I mean, because we can jump more under the sea. This is surely not enough. Okay, we need to lower that one a bit more. It's interesting that we do spawn up top. Okay, so that would be why there's big gaps there. Okay, that's as low as that goes. It does not go any lower. So if you can't make this jump, Bob, you've got problems. Maybe there's a plank or something that I can bring. I can't pick up those planks. Like, that's just a platform. I can't carry that over there. That's a box that's very much buried. There are loose plank in here? There's probably something, right? Or there's just a way to the top, and what I should have done is raised them all so that we just jump from the highest height. But do I need to do that? Do I need to just raise them up? I mean, I can swing it from here, right? Run to the sea. We've got weird... We're not pole dancing, Bob. There's platforms down there. That's interesting. Guessing that's just for getting back, right? I reckon, though, he could have still probably done it. Like, what are you hiding down here, Bob? Don't fall into the abyss just because you're curious. No. Come on. You're up. Get up. Get up. Okay. Well, I guess we raise them all up again. This way. If we can just get up top, then that defeats that entire puzzle. You just jump from one platform to the other. Probably at their highest height. I mean, now that they're all higher, doesn't hurt to have that one a bit higher. Remember the way up there, Bob. You need to climb the boat. See if you can climb a boat. Okay. Anything around this corner? Mines. Deadly mines, or just I can swing off the mines? It's not that obvious. So, you know, if I'd have just done this before. The rope is not physics! Well, that was a painfully hard landing, considering you fell into the water, Bob. No, come on. God damn it. You know, if I just jump on top of the winches... Come on, you can climb up onto that. There you go. Just on top of the winches. I don't need these boxes even. Like... Yeah, great. Great jump there, Bob. How did you do a much better jump before? Well, I mean, the boxes are here for this reason, but, you know, proof of concept from where I landed on it before, jumping from winch to winch would be an equal distance jump, and we could just do it like that. Okay, so we got a box, which we can use to fall off into the abyss. Thankfully not. Didn't smash open that thing, but obviously that was never going to smash open. Right, so we can probably just climb up this hill then, and then somehow weigh the other end of the scale. With cannonballs, of course. But this thing has horrible physics when you jump on it. Very, very light. But then again, it probably needs to be so that you can carry it. We can't take the bow of the boat, though. These cannonballs are surprisingly light. Surprisingly light. Okay. I mean, don't fly off the abyss, Bob. Good throw. Great. Fantastic throw there, Bob. There you go. That was a bit better. And two at the same time. But it's still not weighing it down remotely. There you go. And I'm sure those other cannonballs went in it when it did that. But they didn't seem to fall into the abyss. One did. Just lands very lightly on his head. Why are these cannonballs falling so much slower than you did, Bob, when you fell into the abyss? Like, these things are made of nothing. You probably could just jump straight to Atlantis over there. Sure, Jason Momoa is waiting or something. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Probably didn't need the extra two, but better to be safe than have to do it all again, right? Okay, so and we come back up here, and I'm sure he can make that. He probably can't, so I'm just gonna be safe about it. And again, you know, probably don't need to stand on this. Probably could have just jumped it straight from the other bit. Bob, you need to eat a bit less. You weigh more than 8 cannonballs. And that is ridiculous that you weigh more than 8 cannonballs. Okay, so are we swinging from mine to mine? I mean, he probably could jump that, but that would just defeat the whole purpose of the level, wouldn't it? Don't fall down there, Bob. Sure, there's nothing down there. There's see an enemy. There's some barrels. And this does not look deadly at all. Nice catching the thing there, Bob. Yeah, you sure grabbed that landmine. I mean, you are probably scared of the... Well, it's technically an under-the-sea mine, right? Rather than a landmine. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Forget the mines. There's a boat. See if you can find... We found a boat. We found a boat. He wasn't very good at getting it. I could have, you know, made him grapple to it a bit better. There goes the turtle. Okay. Carefully descend. Okay, for a moment I thought he couldn't grab that surface for some reason because he didn't immediately grab it. Descend carefully to the speedboat and maybe you can just drive it under the sea. It doesn't seem very likely considering it's underwater. But maybe. Find the speedboats! But can you use it? Probably not, right? Turn on. Well, we found a speedboat. See if you can find... We found it. We found it very easily. It doesn't float. Does it? That's it, Bob. Be the boat. Working as intended. Why did it suddenly lose any sort of physics whatsoever? Why did the boat lose any corporeality and you just glitch inside of it? Is it because I was trying to fly with it? It might be because I was trying to make him fly. Okay, grab the boat. Going over the edge with it, Bob. Whether you like it or not. It is a bit heavy. So I don't think he's going to fly with it, but... Does it also descend from the heavens? No. It probably just respawns where it is. Or... Bob. We're terrible. Wait, these barrels don't move. Is this an easier way to the boat? There's an easier way to the boat. Good to know. Okay, it only respawns back in. Everything else falls from the sky when it does, but I guess that had to, because otherwise it would land on a different surface, right? And probably go into a forever loop because it would bounce off of this thing rather than going. Okay. Bob, this time we're going for it. On the under the sea mine. I'm sure they have a better name than that, but do I need to stand on it? That doesn't seem like it gave me enough momentum there. Maybe I just need to swing harder. Bob, sea physics are kind of a problem. Okay, that's it. Why did you let go, Bob? Why did you let go? I was holding the grab button that entire time. Actually, I think because of the sea physics, we could probably do cheesy climbing a lot easier, actually. Not that we're trying to cheat. Okay. This time, this chain is a problem. It makes the momentum of this thing very challenging. Oop, got it. Now, do I want to go and try to get all the way to the other side of this, or do I want to just get off at the... We're at the island bit? I mean, I kind of want to try and get to the next one, but at the same time, I can see that he might not. Okay, we made it! Somehow, we made it. Okay, come on, come on, come on. That's not quite good enough. Go all the way back and come again, Bob. Okay, swing. Got it. Okay. Now, I don't know what benefit it gives us landing on top of this, but... Also, running on the mine whilst you're grabbing it is an interesting choice, Bob. There you go. Perfect. Not an achievement to land up here, though. Or... or it's a bit of a delayed achievement. Go above in underwater. I mean, there was literally a way to get up here on the lily pads anyway. Or mushrooms, or whatever those things are. I'm sure you could have climbed those, it looks like. But we got it! Boom, boom, boom. Is there any point to being up here? Is it easier? Don't fall off. You put all that effort into getting up here. Do I just jump for it? There's a seashell and things. I mean, I guess we gotta just, miss entirely. Go for it. Nope. No. Hope for the best. No. That didn't count as a save point because it was not the bottom. Bob. Bob, why are you so bad at this? Right, just, you know, if we're going to... That's actually a lot easier to get to than the other way. We're going to do it. We might as well embrace failure. Okay. Go the bottom way instead. I mean, you can literally jump up to this bit and then up here and then, you know, climb him up here. And then jump onto the mushroom like that, but I'm not going to. But you could! That is the way up there. Boom, boom, boom. The depths look more interesting anyway. Still no save point here though. But also, like, the top way didn't have any progress. It was maybe just a shortcut over. One bob. There you go. Onto the mushroom. There you go. Yeah, it's probably just a shortcut to the clamland on the other side. And this just leads to the top anyway. This literally just leads to the top. So what was the point in that? It's just yet another way up top. Ta-da! I don't get it. Right, the clam probably fires us over there when I stand on it. It does. Into the dome! The crystal dome. Okay. There's machinery. I don't know what that lever does. Probably interacts with something else, right? So, okay, that opens claw. Left and right. Okay, so now we play the claw game and try to grab a box. No. Grab it, Bob. Unlike the actual claw game. Surely. We can actually grip it. There we go. It's not going to let go on the way over, is it? Now, I don't know why we need a box. Claw game expert. We don't even... No, Bob. We don't even touch it. It probably had some good loot or something in it. It probably had a key card that opens this door, and I've just dumped it down this hole. Right, it's fine. There's a lift. Bum, bum, bum. Or it's empty. It's empty. You think it has a keycard in it or something and it lost it? Why is it empty? That's weird. Why are you empty, box? It's fine. Well, we take the box back up with us. And you don't get your arm chopped off on the way. And you fail immensely and come down the bottom. What is the point of that box then? Okay, send the lift all the way up. Is that as high as it goes? That is as high as the lift goes, huh? Well. Yeah, that sounded painful, Bob. Button? Can we grab it? Grab the box again. It won't go. It won't go that low. There's nothing in it. This is ridiculous. There's nothing in this box. Right, off the abyss with you. Respawn. Maybe you'll have some loot in now. Though I would feel if there was something in it. That's it. Hug the lever. It should have been in there, because it didn't open on the way over. That's left and right, Bob. That's not forwards. I feel like if there was anything in it, it should have still been in it. We very, very, very effectively picked that up, Bob. Okay, it's open and wide. Forwards is down. This isn't as good as before. Yeah, that's not as good as before. But it's fine. This time, anything that's in it definitely will fall out. That's not going to grab anything, Bob. Yeah, that's nothing, Bob. I don't know what happens. I don't know. Right, grab it. I'm still not gonna grab it, Bob. Okay, that might grab it. But this time, perspective. For definite, if there's anything in it, it's coming out. Bit more. That should be fine. Okay. I mean, if there's anything in it, it's falling out. But I don't know. I feel like whatever was... Is that... Hang on. No, it's on the lift. It's the blue thing that's on the lift. Bring it down, Bob. There's a blue thing on the lift. This. It's literally blending in with the lift, but we did get it. Grab it. Grab the lever, Bob. But I also need you to be on the thing. There you go. Right, so, as high as it goes, pick up the key cards that blends in with the floor, and then climb up with it. Okay, did it! So yeah, no, we did get it first go, just Bob's an idiot. Okay. Good job I didn't throw it into the abyss after doing that, because we still needed it again. I was very tempted to be like, we don't need this anymore, and just throw it away. Okay. We're into the abyss. You probably need this card still, Bob, so don't go losing it down into the abyss. Any secrets under there? There might be secrets under there. Bob, don't get stuck in the door with it. Okay, there's a pressure thing. There's a load of rocks. Let me guess. Water blasts out of this. Once we connect it to the other pressure via the thing, there's a Star Trek terminal. Beep boop. For the ancient Atlanteans. They don't open like Star Trek, they don't go whoosh. Okay. That didn't open you, huh? Even though I stopped it on the correct measurement. It goes clink, but that doesn't open. What is this? What? You can... There you go. You can fit through that, Bob. There you go. Maybe not the way they wanted you to do it, but... Okay, this one's a bit harder. Perfect timing. Get those jennies. Gotta hit those quick time events. Right in the middle of the pizza. Okay, so that probably activates the pressure for the other thing, but I don't see any extra hosing. I feel like maybe we need a bit of extra hosing to get the other thing, or does it just let us take the fire extinguishers now? Oh, don't fall into the abyss. Or you could always just jump out the roof and across the other sides. Or it was already connected by a pipe that I did not see before. Or maybe the pipe now appeared because I hit all of the things. But we can use the air pressure, or we can just move the rocks ourselves. Okay. Bob. Bob. Get up. Clearly very important that we keep this key card. Okay, there's boxes. There's a way down. There's a lift in case we need it to get back up. I don't know why we need to go back up unless we need the key cards. And it can be very, very, very bad if we fail. Okay, so we jump to that one via the thing. Or I can swing the whole way. But if I'm taking the key cards, I'm going to fall into the abyss with it. And now the key cards will never be in the box. Because the box is not at the spawn anymore and the key card is underneath it. Unless it always spawns inside of the box. I don't quite know how that works. I think there's something else over there other than just the other seashell to, like, fly to the other landmine over there. I'm always going to call it a landmine even though it's under the sea. Physical tackle! Hello, hello. Gonna work, but I hope you've been well. No worries, I appreciate the lurk. Hopefully work's going good for you. And yeah, I've been well other than really, really awful filling. Other than that, I've been good. How have you been? And yeah, no pressure to answer anything. I know you said you're lurking and everything. Hope work goes well. And hopefully it's not too much. Bob, all you had to do was grab it. All you had to do was grab it. Hopefully work goes good. Okay, right. We don't need that keycard. I'm sure of it. They wouldn't make us need the keycards. There might be a secret that needs the keycard or something, but they wouldn't make us need it, right? Grab it. Okay, good. For a moment, I thought he was gonna not. Okay, now towards it. Boom, 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 boom. He's not gonna make it! And he's shaking. Damn it, Bob. Sea Turtle's gonna beat you in the race, right? Boing. There might be an achievement for going the longer way, but there might... Wow. Frictionless surface, and also he hit the wall back there. Okay, I think we'll go this way. That doesn't leave us not landing, even though he landed. He just slid right along the floor. Good job, Bob. Great work. Fantastic grabbing there. Okay, this is the one. Boing. Okay, got it. Good. For a moment I thought he was going to miss it again. Okay, it's annoying that I have to go for the extra swing back to make sure that he has the momentum going forwards enough. Probably the same on this one as well. I need to absolutely... Well, if I swing from lower as well, he's more likely that was not going to be the momentum. He's more likely to have the momentum that we need. Okay. Good swing, Bob. Don't overdo it, though. That was almost disaster. Okay. He might have made it on that one, but I would rather be safe. I feel like that other one as well, you know, we could have made it with that. Right, there we go. Good job, Bob. Good job. Okay. Classical music intensifies. I know it's not actual classic music, but... Pseudo. You know, they're going for the impression of classical music. Bob, don't just sit there going, damn you damn dirty apes, in the ground. Stand up. There you go. For a moment I thought he wasn't going to make that again. I thought he was going to bounce right off of it. Okay. Actual ruins of Atlantis? What are you hiding up here? Ahaha! So, that other thing probably could have swung and landed us onto this bit. If I'd have swung from there. Was there a different path? Or was I meant to climb this? I think I was meant to climb this, right? Down the slides. Here's where he flies off inevitably. Great tobogganing, Bob. Okay. there's a Liberty Bell. Will it ring? No, but it swings. I didn't think it was gonna go like that. I thought it was gonna go bong bong, not woo. Okay, can I get Thor's hammer? I can! It's a little caveman-y, but... I'm sure it's very important. You know, we lifted it with ease, we must be worthy. Are we? The way that you're flailing it around, Bob, I'm not so sure. Okay, you can't... Well, it's more like Timmy Mallet's malice, I think, actually, now that I look at it. That seems a bit more fitting for Bob. There's a fish hook that I probably need to anchor down. Easier said than done when your name is Bob. Can you climb back up that? Or... Okay, now I probably need to anchor it first and then smash that with the hammer. I imagine. It would probably be a bad idea to just be like, oh, I see something that I can smash with hammer. Go smash thing with hammer. Hey. Now I see that they've given me a plank. If you're not a plank, Bob, you will use it. And lose it into the abyss. Where did my hammer go? It's fine. We don't need that hammer, right? We'll find it again. Is it because I... No, Bob. The plank. Leave the plank. Is it because I put it down? Does it despawn if I put it down? Did it judge me unworthy? Probably. It saw what I'm doing here and went, you blank. You pillock. You don't deserve the power. Okay, right. Carefully walk the plank and thread it onto a fish hook. You know, it judged us correctly. It judged us correctly. Okay, I'm just gonna go smash the pillar, honestly. Like, I could just fly to the exit, probably. But at the same time, maybe smashing the pillar helps with anchoring things or something. There you go, Bob. It did absolutely nothing. Maybe in unison. Or what if I hit the... Oh. It makes no noise. Okay, this is fine. Oh, they are ready to go, though. The instant that this is lifted with the things, it will go. And now, if you use your intelligence, Bob, you weigh this down with the anchor whilst you stand on it to put the things in there. And then it won't tilt off the instant you start walking the plank. And then you can put it over the ends. Carefully. Which is easier said than done when you cannot look at it because of the camera angle. No, Bob, that's not on. That's on. Not on. Not the woods. It looked on, but perspective. Okay. Bob. Bob. That isn't it, Bob. That most certainly isn't it. I don't know how they necessarily help either. Have I glitched that one under the woods? That's fantastic. Right. Bring the end up. There you go. Now, with vision, grab that. There we go. That's actually the smartest way of doing this, Bob. You grab onto it so that you can thread it over. Somehow. With your face and body, and then you let go of the grab button because you're an idiot. Yep, that's the way you do it. You let go of one of the grab buttons because you definitely are able to do it if you let go of that. How is this underneath that piece of wood there, though? There we go. How did you manage that, Bob? That was quite a feat of stupidity. Okay. Crossed anchors. For good luck. Now, if we carefully... Can these support my weight to swing up with them? Like, if I can swing them up there... They can't. But that would have made life a lot easier. Again, I don't necessarily need to open this, right? Like, what does pouring them down into the abyss even do for me? Okay, bring the end back up. Bring the wood as well. Tap your feet heavily, right. Bring this closer. Bob. Okay. Perfection. Now, if you can't put the end on it now, Bob, you are... It's not a jumping board, Bob. That was quite the backward momentum you somehow gained. Right, grab the other anchor onto the woods. Okay. Now, carefully. That is so close, Bob. Carefully place it over the fish hook. No, don't throw it. You've had it. You had it above it. There you go. Why, Bob? Bob, why? Why are you so bad at this? Why are you so bad at this? Right, place over the ends of hook. Carefully. Bob. You got one job. One job. I'll take it. Now, presumably it needs the weight of 2 anchors. One probably won't do it. Now, you just need to repeat that with this same hook. That has a mind of its own and just goes for somersaults rather than hooking... Bob. How? Every time. Every time you go flying backwards. How do you do that? I press jump upwards and he goes... Triple Falcor off the back end for 6 points. No, that's not even a good score, Bob. Not even a good score for that. Surely That will took the moment. Why? Why? Why did it go nope? And just eject itself? That was surely gonna go over the instant that I moved the woods, right? That was like nicely over the thing with the circle, and then the game went, don't put it in. Okay, now move this woods. Why is it pulling itself off? Right, you don't pull off while I throw this over. You, Bob. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. That wasn't enough to weigh the thing, but I had to throw that one over because for some reason it was ejecting the second one, even though it was over it. It was like, no, you are not allowed to just swoop it over like that. That would be too nice, wouldn't it? This is fine. It's fine. This is definitely the intended way to do this, right, Bob? You just weigh it with yourself. That's fine. This is fine. To the bottom of the sea with you, Bob. Maybe it released all of the stones? And maybe they did whatever they needed to do? You know what? Oh, you tease. I was like, while it's down there, I'm just going to put the thing over it. And then it went, oh, really? Well, I guess I will reset to... Oh, why? This is fine. It knocked down the pillars. Who cares about that stone? It did its job. It robbed me. I scam it. You take me on there. Teen mallet. Little guy. Just because. I earned it. Is there anything up top? Like, that is just the exit, but everyone probably tries to steal the mallet. Come on, Bob, you can get up there with the momentum. Whatever. I want the mallet. Boom, 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 boom. Complete underwater. We did it.